We are getting into the heart of flu season. It could peak, in fact, in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Right now, it is estimated less than half of Americans have gotten their vaccines. Doctors say anyone over the age of 6 should get one. But 2 new studies show people on statins to control their cholesterol negate the effects of the vaccine. And as KXAN's David Scott reports, 40% of seniors take statins. He explains what they should do.
Statins reduce cholesterol that clogs your arteries, and that reduces the chance of heart attack and stroke. But statins offset the flu vaccine, although they don't know why. Still, it doesn't negate the vaccine completely, so consider this.
The flu is dangerous, and that the flu vaccine is the best way of reducing your chance of getting the flu. So even if being on the statin reduces the effectiveness of the flu vaccine, it doesn't bring it down to 0, so some protection is better than having no protection at all.
Vaccines are effective against 70 to 80% of flu viruses. 88% of American physicians get them themselves and say you should too.
Bottom line is, with the rare exception of someone who might have an adverse reaction to it, doctors believe that everyone 6 months and up would benefit from the flu vaccine.
Last year was a bad flu season. The vaccine didn't match well against the virus, which mutates year to year. Yet, folks like Juanita Pica get their vaccine every year without fail, a wise precaution.
It's always better safe than sorry. I'm a little late getting it this year. I usually like to get it right around Halloween to the first week or so of November.
There are exceptions, such as a chronic medical condition, but for most people, the vaccine is perfectly safe.
The only people who really shouldn't take the vaccine are people who are allergic to components in the vaccine, and specifically some of these vaccines are derived from egg products, so those are the folks who shouldn't be taking the vaccine. Everybody else really should be taking the vaccine.
You may not want to wait. Once you get vaccinated, it takes 2 weeks for it to create the antibodies in your system to fight the flu. David Scott, KXAN News.
Right now, Texas is one of the states where the flu is the most widespread in the CDC's moderate category. You may remember last year's vaccine didn't work so well, as Dave mentioned. The CDC said it was only 23% effective fighting the virus. They say the virus mutated after a vaccine had been developed. 970,000 people were hospitalized last winter. 146 children died from it. Between 80 and 90% of flu deaths are seniors who have a more vulnerable immune system.